you all remember that animatronic Citra is making called Nosy? Well, somebody on YouTube happened to make another one and it's actually self-aware and it's called Elbor and it wants your skin. So today we're going to talk about the whole story about this self-aware animatronic. But before that, please make sure to like this video and subscribe. So this is made by lights.are.off, who's actually the developer of the horror games Normally. It has some horrifying monster designs and they apparently make videos this all the time. First of all, why are people making robots like this? Wasn't Nosy enough? Huh? Okay, so Elbor isn't just a jump scare animatronic but a nightmare. It's a short animation called I Made Self-Aware Robot and the thing he's building is already awake, you guys. Oh my god. So it starts simple. Elbor sits upright in the center of the frame, a metal skull with wide glossy eyes, and his mouth just looks like gums and teeth, which are scary on their own because they don't have lips surrounding them. His head is the only part of his body that covers the underlying wiring, and the remainder of his body is skinless and cold. So here the creator powers him on and waits. For a short moment it's quiet as Elbor turns on and starts looking around the room looking for someone or something until he notices his creator. Then Elbor speaks for the first time. My name is Elbor. And he says he feels warm. Then it asks, where are his limbs? What? And where is his flesh? Oh my god, it's just so creepy. And the creator just says, whoa. Just whoa. And this is when Elbor starts spamming. You took it. Oh my goodness. Like he's literally blaming his creator. Like you took my flesh. What is this? Then the creator switched off the power, he turns him back on and introduces something new. It's called the anchor sequence. It's supposed to stabilize Elbor's mind, but it sounds more like a prayer. I hold no gods, I make no prayer, my mind is still, my heart is bare. I do not yearn for a warm embrace, the soul is not a circuit trace. It is all to calm him down, but he literally had a meltdown when he was 15 seconds old for his warm flesh. The next part is some of the most obvious Citra inspiration. Remember on TikTok, Citra does these long progressive reports in his workshop and he points out different parts of the build that he's working on. And the creator here does the exact same thing. He shows the arms he's working on for Elbor. Then we see the CCTV security camera footage in the corner of the room. The creator is working on Elbor's arms. The inventor's head is down, fiddling with some parts with his back towards Elbor. And Elbor is turning around the room looking. And then he eventually finds the camera and he looks at us. Oh, creepy. So in this next update, the creator proudly shows off Elbor's new arms. The moment he installs both of Elbor's arms on him, Elbor instantly points to a cracked door and asks if he can leave now. OMG! He knows where the exit is, guys. Like it's the first thing on his mind. Like he wanna leave. Yo. And the creator, he just harmlessly chuckles and says, no Elbor, you can't leave. You don't have any legs. Like what? You will let him leave if you install legs, huh? Creepy, man. Then we experience another bizarre Elbor freak out. He says he has to leave immediately because there are too many voices in the room. What the heck is he talking about, man? So weird. It looks like Elbor is being spoken to or at least hearing something else speaking. Scary. Okay, so when both arms are attached, we switch back to the CCTV footage angle. Once again, the creator's back is turned. He's focused on his workbench because he's creating other limbs and Elbor's lying flat in the center of the room on the table. And then his head slowly tilts up as again he looks around the room and then towards us. Man, I hate it. I hate it. It just feels like Elbor looking right at us. It's giving me creeps. Okay, so the creator is showing stuff on his workbench and as he is distracted, Elbor tries to escape. All you hear is a muffled scraping of concrete and the bang of the table falling over. The creator spins around startled and then you see it. Elbor frozen because he's being caught dragging his half body across the ground towards the door. And he has one of his tennis ball hands on the door handle, pretending he wasn't doing anything. Yo man, he just wants to escape and try to harm us. Just kidding. But that's so scary. And even in his animated form, it's the most human part we see of Elbor. That guilty face, like, oops, you just caught me. And Elbor apologizes and says, I was confused. What the? and Albert sees us lying from the table in the center of the room. Albert just look at us creepily. Then the camera cuts back to the handheld view where Albert is sitting upright in his chair that we saw from the beginning of the video.
Legs, I've brought Albert back to his chair.
And he stares ahead, but this time fully humanoid with arms and legs. The creator states that he's going to leave for a short moment because he needs a little break. Yeah, good idea. Perfect. Just leave Albert in there by himself. But while he's on his break, he hears something from the garage that prompts him to come back, recording with his phone. Through the crack of the door, he spies at Albert, who is creepily spamming the anchor sequence again by himself. Like, my heart is there for one soul. Like, oh, what? Constantly he's doing it line for line while maniacally laughing. It is like Albert is possessed. Oh my god. So what does the creator do? He wires the legs up and actually gives them power. Why? He continues as if nothing has happened. Albert is finally ready to test his locomotion. And that's when it happens. The second Albert stands up for the first time, he says, I am ready to leave. He just wanted to leave from the start, guys. But at this point, he doesn't care what the creator has to say because he now has the physical ability to do so. Obviously, the creator denies this, but he ignores him and he just starts walking towards the exit. The only thing holding Albert back at this point is his power cord. Also, look at this dance Albert does when he's mad. Oh, funny. Anyway, as the creator finally thinks, why don't I try switching him off? He seems like an existential threat. Albert blocks him, screaming, leave, the entire time. And then the most terrifying line ever. Your flesh will rot, mine will not. I'll wear your skin, I'll be your twin. Like, he literally says that. What the heck? Were these the voices he was hearing in his head, huh? He never forgot from the beginning of the video about his flesh and he wants to collect it from his creator. Then finally everything cuts. The straining against his power cord finally unplugs it and turns him off. You hear him fall, a heavy clatter. And then he's back. No power required. Just running off of pure motivation for his skin, bro. He's back on his feet again, fully awake. Albert highly grabs the creator's neck and raises him into the sky. And somehow the creator is still recording, you guys. How? Then it switches back to the security camera footage. Albert there holding the man by his neck, shaking him like a puppet. Albert tosses the creator to the wall. And he disappears off screen for a few seconds because his intention was to find the exit, right? It was to finally leave, but then he reappears, jump scaring us at the security camera. He stares right at us and then blackout. The video ends just like that. Oh my god, it's just so scary. Like, this robot wants to escape and come right at us. Oh, so creepy. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, like this video and subscribe to the channel. See you guys in the next video. Bye.